If you want to start physically glowing up and look more attractive, this video is for you. Obviously, glow ups can be about much more than just your physical appearance. You can glow up mentally, spiritually, financially, but in this video, we're talking about physically, little things we can do to look better, because it's undeniable that when we look better, we feel better. Hey friends, welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Jillz and I help women step into their power and become their best self. So if that's something you want to do, you should subscribe and stick around. This video is kindly sponsored by Thrive Market, but I'll get into that later, so let's dive right on in. The first way to physically glow up is with your nails and your hands. Now, you don't always have to have your nails painted if that's not what you like, but just having clean nails, clean hands, not having your fingernails just like covered in hangnails, not biting your nails constantly, like all that stuff is just gonna make you look worse. It's not gonna make you look put together. I do prefer for my nails to be painted, but I don't actually really paint them. I use press-on nails. I've been using them for a long time and I love them. So that's another really easy, really cheap way to just look a little bit more presentable with your hands. And also a little good tip too to make your hands look better. Every single time you do your skincare routine, which is usually morning and night, right? Every single time you do your skincare and use products on your hands, like your serum and your moisturizer, rub the leftovers that you would have normally just like washed off into the sink or on the towel, rub it onto your hands, put it on the top of your hands, not just inside your hands like the palm, but rub it and put it on the top of your hands. So every single time you use your serum, your moisturizer, you're also kind of doing your hands as well. And I swear this really does make your hands look better over time. The second glow up tip is posture, having good posture. We look so much better and so much more attractive when we have good posture. When you're hunching all the time or where your head is like falling forward, your neck is forward, that is not attractive. And I struggle with this too, so I get it. But one thing my chiropractor taught me was to have that good posture with your shoulders and your back is to put your shoulders up and then roll them backward until they're more comfortable. And that's where they're supposed to sit. But having good posture is not just about constantly reminding yourself to sit up and sit straight. It's also about developing that like inner core strength and that back strength. And that was something that I did not realize for a very long time. When my back started getting a little bit stronger and I started doing a little bit more Pilates style workouts, I feel like it really helped my posture. Next glow up tip is your teeth. We just look better when we have cleaner teeth, usually whiter teeth, like that just looks better, whiter, brighter, cleaner. Now, I don't think your teeth need to be perfect. I honestly think that sometimes when you have a little bit of like imperfection in your teeth, I honestly think it's a little bit cute, but just having good oral care, brushing your teeth, flossing your teeth, and also tongue scraping. If you've never done tongue scraping, now is the time to start. And also definitely whitening your teeth when you feel like you need it. This can give you an instant glow up. Glow up tip number 4 is movement and working out. We just look our best when we are more fit. We look our best when we are healthy, and we look our best when we are strong. If you really want to physically glow up or just glow up in any area of your life, honestly, and you aren't making movement a part of your life, then this tip right here will be the biggest bang for your buck. This is one of the things that you should focus on. You don't have to do all these crazy intense exercises. You don't need to run 6 miles a day. Find a workout that you actually love, that you can actually stick to. Give different things a try. Maybe it's Pilates, dance classes, whatever, but find something that you love, put in the work to do that so that it becomes a part of your life and not something that you just dread. And that leads me to tip number 5, sweat regularly. Now, this could be done through your workouts, but it doesn't always have to be. And to be honest, I usually don't sweat that much with my workouts because my workouts do tend to be a little bit more low impact. I just don't do those type of workouts that leave me drenched in sweat. So I love to do different things to make me sweat, like saunas and steam rooms and things like that. I actually bought a used sauna off of Facebook Marketplace and I have it in my house because I just think that it makes me feel so much better and look so much better. But there's also a lot of sauna studios out there, and also a lot of gyms have like a sauna or a steam room in their locker room. But when you sweat regularly, this makes your skin glow. This just makes you look a little bit more radiant. It helps your blood circulate, it helps clear out clogged pores, it helps your skin look more radiant. There's just a certain vibrancy to people who sweat often. Now, next glow up tip number 6, this is also a massive one if you are not doing this already, and that is Eating healthy, having a well-balanced diet. I will tell you from personal experience, when I was younger and did not take care of myself and just ate takeout every single day, I did not look as good. My skin was just not as good. It had blemishes on it, but not just that, it just looked blah. My eyes looked blah. I just didn't have the vibrancy that I have today. And you can ask anyone who's been on a major health journey, when they started eating better, it changed the way that they looked. And it's not just about like losing weight. It makes your skin better, your hair stronger, your nails stronger, your eyes clearer. You're not as puffy and inflamed, you're leaner. So eating a more natural-based diet, eating things that have either grown from the earth or lived on the earth or just are more simple in their form. Cooking more at home. You know, you don't have to be perfect. Doesn't mean you can't ever order takeout and eat a pizza on a Friday night. Eating healthy is one of the most important habits to not only looking your best, but feeling your best. And that is why I am so excited about today's sponsor, Thrive Market. Thrive Market is an online membership-based grocery store that truly cares about making healthy living easier and more affordable with guaranteed savings on every order. Sometimes life gets busy and it's hard to find time to go to the grocery store, or some people may live far away from a good, high-quality health food store, or maybe you're just trying to eat healthier and prioritize your well-being this year. But whatever the case, Thrive Market is the solution. I love Thrive Market because I eat gluten-free and more of like a paleo-ish style sort of diet, and it's so easy to filter your shopping options by what you're specifically looking for. So I love that you can really like customize it to your needs. As a member, you'll save on every single order of the highest quality stuff, and if you find a lower price, then they'll match it. And like I said, they have guaranteed savings. So if you have the annual membership and for some reason you don't make that money back in savings, they will credit you the difference. So with Thrive Market, you get to buy high quality grocery items, non-toxic beauty items, sustainable meat and seafood, and more just from the comfort of your couch in your PJs. I just recently ordered some of my favorites: ghee, almond butter, this Hawaiian barbecue sauce that I am obsessed with. Put this on some chicken with some grilled pineapple. It is amazing. Some clean protein bars to have on hand just in case. I love these ones, but it's much cheaper to buy them through Thrive Market. And this is a great way to discover new products as well, because all their products have reviews on them, so you can find like good stuff that people are loving. So if you're interested in becoming a Thrive Market member, now is the time. Because if you go to thrivemarket.com/JillzGuerin, you can get 30% off your first order and a free gift up to $60. And I'll of course put the link for that down below in the description too, so you can check it out. Thank you, Thrive Market, for sponsoring this video and supporting this community. Definitely recommend you check them out. Now let's get back into the video. The 7th glow up tip is taking care of your hair and having good, healthy hair. Of course, eating healthy is huge for the health of your hair, but also using heat protectant before you use heat tools like a curling iron or straightener. Not putting your hair in too many like really tight ponytails or really tight buns, because that can lead to a lot of breakage. Putting as little bleach or dye on your hair as possible. This is a big one. I used to be platinum blonde. I was blonde for many years, and the two biggest things that really helped the health of my hair was 1, eating healthier and changing my diet, and 2, I decided that I was done being blonde. I stopped dyeing it. Now, if you're looking to grow your hair really long, then both peppermint oil and rosemary oil, I think, can really help with that if you put it on your scalp regularly. Number 8 is that being mean makes you ugly. Having bad energy makes you ugly. Like if you are just super pessimistic and just not very nice to people and just not very respectful of people, it just will make you very unattractive. It doesn't matter how beautiful you are. If you have bad energy, if you just suck as a person, then you will always be, quote, ugly. Your energy can make or break you. It can make you way more attractive or way more unattractive. So choose wisely. Glow up tip number 9 is to exfoliate regularly, not just your face, but also your full body. When you exfoliate regularly, you just glow a little bit more. There's just a little bit more radiance to you. And I think we all know to do this to our face, but it also makes us look a lot better and feel better too when we exfoliate our whole body regularly. Our legs, our arms, our back, like it just feels so good. And I feel like your whole body just glows a little bit more. It's a little bit softer. So if you don't already, get a good gentle exfoliant for your face, nothing too harsh, and a good exfoliant for your body. Oh, it'll make you feel like $1,000,000. Glow up tip number 10, know your facial expressions. Basically, do you have RBF? Again, it doesn't really matter how attractive you are if you look at you and you're just like, Just be more aware of like how you hold your face when you are sitting and talking to people. You know, are you looking at them with like a dead face? Or are you like giving them good eye contact, good happy eye contact, smiling every so often? Having a good positive expression on your face can make you appear much more attractive. And that said, glow up tip number 11 is to smile. I'm not trying to be one of those guys that tells you to smile more, but let's be real, it does make you look more attractive, both for women and for men. When you smile, you just look happier and more positive and safer and more trusting. You look happy, and happiness and positivity is attractive. It's enticing. Now, I'm not saying that you need to plaster on a fake smile all day, every day, but what I am saying is that just embracing the smile a little bit more, not being afraid to smile, will really make you appear much more attractive. The next glow up tip is sleep, making sure that you are getting your beauty sleep. Our sleep is how we repair and how we restore. So if we are not getting that, over time, we will just not look our best. There was a period of time back when I was working my corporate job where I was sleeping very little. I had to wake up super early, like 4 a.m. in the morning, and I'm not a morning person, so that was really hard for me. I was just getting very little sleep very consistently. And I would look at myself in the mirror and I would be like, why do I look like this? Like, I look different, but I don't know why, and it's not a good difference. I just didn't look as vibrant. I just didn't look as radiant. And once I started really prioritizing 8+ hours of sleep, I started looking better. That's why it's called beauty sleep. Next, number 13 is to improve your makeup game. So this is for the people, or if you don't feel like you're very good at putting on makeup, there are so many amazing YouTube videos out there, even TikTok videos that show you how to apply makeup, especially for your face. Like, there are videos on TikTok that I've seen about how to apply your blush, where to apply your blush on your face based off of your face shape, where to contour your face based off of your face shape. There's tutorials and amazing videos out there on how to do a perfect wing eyeliner. If you feel like you are not very good in this department, watch different videos and try to learn. Really knowing how to do your own makeup to accentuate your beauty is a game changer. Number 14, take care of your skin. This one is obvious, of course, but we tend to look more attractive when our skin is healthier. Prioritize your skincare routine. Do it every morning and night. Don't be lazy before bed and sleep in your makeup. I do have a whole video on like acne and how to have glowing skin, so I'll put it up here and down below as well, just in case you want to check it out. Some big things that helped for me was, again, changing my diet and eating a healthier, more clean diet. That was a game changer for me. Whenever I start to not do as well on my diet, it tends to show up on my face. And also just finding products that actually really work with your skin, preferably non-toxic, clean type of products. Also, you don't need to overdo it. Oftentimes for your skin, simple is better. Glow up tip number 15 is to drink enough water, because when you don't drink enough water, it shows up in the way that you look. You just overall look a little bit more like weighed down and tired and parched. When you drink enough water, it can help your skin be more clear. It can help you stay leaner. It can help you be less puffy. It can help your eyes be more vibrant and clear. I mean, every single cell, muscle, everything in your body needs water, needs enough water to thrive. So if you're not giving that, it will start to show. Next tip, number 16, turn your flaws into defining characteristics. Start rethinking your flaws. And let me explain what I mean. Stop trying to look like other people and start fully accentuating who you are. And maybe there are things about you that you don't particularly like. Maybe they don't fit the typical beauty standard. Maybe you have a lot of freckles on your face. Instead of trying to hide it, embrace it. Make it a part of who you are. Flip the script on your insecurities and start seeing them as a defining trait. There was this girl that I saw on TikTok, and you know how a lot of people will apply makeup and contour to help like shape their face? Well, she applied contour to her nose to accentuate her Roman nose. And I thought it was so cool, and honestly, she looked beautiful. It wasn't the typical beauty standard, but she looked amazing. And not only that, but she looked unique. She stood out, but in like a good way. Honestly, it's kind of boring to try to just look like everyone else. Stop trying to be everyone else. Turn what you see as your flaws into fun, quirky things about you. Maybe you have a beauty mark on your face. Embrace it. Instead of trying to hide it, decide to own it instead. Next glow up tip, prioritize clothes that flatter you over trends. The reality is that not every piece of clothing is going to look the best on everyone. Don't just buy things because you think they look cute on the hanger, but make sure that you feel like they look cute on you. And just because something doesn't look good on you, it doesn't mean that you are not beautiful. It just means that that particular clothing item did not suit you. All of our body types are different. I mean, for example, for me, strapless tops do not look the best on me. Some of them can be okay depending on the style, but most just do not look good on me. I tried on this one very beautiful strapless top a few weeks ago. It was so beautiful on the hanger, and on me, it just didn't look very good because it just didn't flatter me. It wasn't for me. Once you start to find clothes that one, you think are cute, and two, also look good on you, you will feel so much better every single day. You will look so much more put together. Number 18 is the way that you walk, because the way that you walk can either make you look way more attractive or way less attractive. And this is something that I wish I realized earlier. But really though, if you just pull your shoulders back and you let your hips swing when you walk, you let your arms flow, it is so much more attractive. Look at the way that you walk in the mirror, or record a video of yourself just walking normally. I don't know about you, but this was an area that like I needed improvement in. And one tip that helps me, so I'm not like hunching and just like being all awkward, is kind of thinking about leading with my legs and my hips instead of my shoulders. So kind of think about like your shoulders leaning back, and it might feel like it's leaning back really far, but you're actually just kind of standing up straight. Leading with your legs and your hips and letting your hips swing, that's a lot more attractive. Number 19, remove negativity. Once you start to remove negativity, you will notice that not only will you feel better, but you will visibly look different too. You will visibly look more attractive. Letting go of negative people, letting go of negative places that just don't have good energy, like even not going to that specific grocery store because all of the workers there are just not nice and have bad energy. Letting go of negative social media, even letting go of the unkind things that we say to ourselves. When people are living a life that they hate and being around people who are also living a life that they hate, or at least being very negative and very pessimistic, when you are consuming low quality, harsh content all the time, you can physically see it in them. Remove the negativity and you will 100% start to glow. Glow up tip number 20. So this one is honestly a little bit more applicable in the warmer months, but that is putting a good lotion or oil on your skin before you go out to give it that glow. For example, if you wear a skirt out and you put like some nice oil or lotion on your legs and they have that little bit of shine to them, that just makes them look so much better, and it makes you look more radiant. Putting some on your arms if you're wearing a sleeveless top, like it will just complete the image, I guess you can say. Make sure that you find a good lotion or a good oil that doesn't stay like sticky and oily on your skin forever. You want one that actually like quickly rubs into your skin, but this can just make you look so much more glowy. Number 21, wear colors that suit you versus colors that don't. So I do think it can be really helpful if you want to look more attractive to find and understand your color season and to find colors that help you look brighter, more vibrant, more glowy, versus colors that will kind of overpower you and that just don't suit you that much. This is just a simple thing that most people will not understand why you look better. Like they might see you and be like, oh, she looks really good today, but not understand that it has to do with the color that you're wearing and how that reflects against your face. Honestly, I don't think it's that hard to find your color season on your own, but there are a bunch of people that do it. So if you are confused, just go get it done professionally. I think it's an investment that's worth it. Glow up tip number 22 is to expand your vocabulary. And this is something that I am personally working on. I'm trying to get rid of any likes, or other weird kind of things like that. And also just try to improve the words that I'm saying. So instead of saying, oh, this is really, really good, saying, this is delicious. If the way that you speak is a bit more elevated, then you will appear more elevated and you will appear slightly more attractive. Now, last glow up tip. Remember how I said being mean makes you ugly? Well, also stress makes you ugly. Now, we all have stress here and there in our lives, but just living a life that is just constantly stressful is exhausting, and it will not make you look like your most vibrant, beautiful self. Some things that stress us out are in our control and other things are not. And the things that are not in our control, we have to learn how to surrender and go with the flow. We also have to remember that our own mind is the cause of a lot of our own stress. A lot of times the way that we think and the negative thoughts that we think cause us to stress and feel really stressed. But constant stress will make you less radiant. Thinking that everything has to be hard and that everything has to be stressful is a way to constantly feel very heavy. Start believing that life gets to be easy for you, because that's just the way it is for you. Start trusting in the universe and letting go. Start letting that stress melt away, because it's not doing you any favors. That is it. If you have any other tips to share, please share them in the comments. This is a women supporting women community. We don't gatekeep here. So share your best glow up tips, makeup tips, skincare tips, whatever, in the comments below. Also be sure to check out Thrive Market and go to the link in my description box to get 30% off plus a free gift. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and staying until the very end. I appreciate you very much. If you liked this video, then you'll probably also like this video right here. So I will either see you right here in that video, or I'll just catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.